Survivor is the world's most beautiful and complicated game. Survivor can't be mastered, but elements of the game can. Charisma, trust, preservation, chaos, relationships, and some can even cheat death. Great players rely on their strengths to dominate aspects of the game.
Building relationships, that's what I hope to bring.
I'm gonna be looking like I'm trustworthy even though I'm not.
I am going to talk myself out of any situation.
Able to stay calm through the storm, baby.
I'm willing to take big risks.
I'm strong even though I look small and petite.
My superpower is reading people. Pretty good at it, I like to think.
Right now, 18 players from all walks of life are arriving in the Pennsylvania mountains and eyeing each other up.
The second she walked up, I was like, me and her. She just has the vibe.
The guy sitting across from me, he's got really long hair. He just seems really vibrant, someone I'd get along with in real life.
There is a fellow pink wearer in a plain t-shirt. Massive red flag. Where's the pattern? Where's the personality? Plain t-shirt? Psychopath, in my mind.
On my first season, I made up a lie that I had this son at home, and I was going to use the money to give him a first birthday party. That is the reason I won. Ethics are out the window. I'm going to do what it takes to win this game.
But what most players don't know is that here in the Allegheny Mountains, we're in the territory of the gods. Tribes will select champions to duel for the right to visit the altar of the Survivor god and earn their power. One player will curry the favor of the gods to earn the title of sole survivor.
I want it to be as miserable as possible because I can handle it better than everyone else.
I'm hoping there's some opportunities for me to start chaos. There's minimal consequences here.
Who will use their superpower and rise to the occasion? We're about to find out on Survivor Pennsylvania, Mountain of the Gods.
I've been yapping the whole 16-hour trip just waiting for this moment, and I'm ready.
18 people, 5 days, 1 survivor.
I've already kind of found one person that I'm excited to actually be able to talk to. They have on a shirt that says Stonewall Kickball, so, you know, an ode to the Stonewall Inn. I also have a group of queer friends in Bloomington that I play kickball with. I love kickball, and I'm going to use that to start our very first conversation.
All right, everyone. So, since the dawn of Survivor, players have prayed to the Survivor gods for good luck in the game. I'm here to tell you those gods are real and they have taken over these mountains. To win this game, you'll have to be the best at maneuvering and overcoming whatever those gods have put before you. Welcome to Survivor Pennsylvania, Mountain of the Gods.
Part of me is like, is it kind of just like a staple, like this is our chance to kind of play our game, make big moves, get big powers and use them accordingly.
Irish shirt here. What's your name? Where are you from?
Kira, I'm from Connecticut.
What's the decision like to drop everything at home and come out here for 5 days to play Survivor?
It's only something that someone with type 2 fun would do. Meaning, like, we like to torture ourselves to have fun. Yeah. So that's how I'm feeling about that.
All right, on the end here, do you feel like you're a spiritual person? Would you hear like the gods theming? Does that resonate with you at all?
Look, if becoming spiritual helps me win immunity, I'm very spiritual. But you know, typically in my life, not typically I wouldn't call myself spiritual, but hey, we're on Survivor now. I'm open to new experiences and having a good time with these people.
Glasses right here. What's your name?
Jordan.
And where did you come from?
Washington, D.C. It was close, it was convenient. Like she said, I'm sorry I forget her name, but this is just something that we like to do for fun, to torture ourselves. And so I was like, well, if I can torture myself conveniently close to where I live, why not do that?
And then right next door, what's your name?
I'm also Jordan.
So you're also Jordan. So we have 2 Jordans on the pink tribe, which may be like a mishap on our part. But like, is there a way we can identify like the 2 of you, like who is who, or are you both Jordan?
Yeah, so my last name's McIntyre, so people have always called me J-Mac. So if that's easier.
Pink hat in the back. What's your name and where are you from?
It's Ethan. I'm from Sydney, Australia. I'm very thankful to be here and just get the experience. I just want to have some friends that I can, you know, come back to if I come back to the US in, I don't know, a few years when I've got more money, and just really have an experience that helps shape me as a person and helps me become better.
Pink and green over here. Were you playing like both sides of the aisle here?
I didn't want to, I'm Colin, I didn't come in wanting to be that hostile minute 1. And I like green, I like pink. So I gave a little flavor of each. The trees are green. We're pink though, it's all good.
You know, I am also named Colin, funnily enough. Just such a great name.
Now, do either of you have a nickname, Colin and Colin, or?
I've never had a nickname.
Can we call him Strawberry?
I have a tomato on my head. But strawberry's interesting.
I mean,
other Colin, do you have a nickname?
I've gone by my last name Barton a little bit before, so if I want to
Wait, what
rock
is
with that,
it?
Barton.
I think Barton is a pretty iconic last name.
Alright, Barton. Barton.
And then in the back corner here, what's your name? Where are you from?
My name's Liz and I'm from Pittsburgh.
Do you think you might have like a home field advantage being from Pennsylvania?
No. Yeah. Well, like the mountain gods obviously don't have favorites, so it's even.
If the gods are parents, they definitely have favorites. Whether they say it or not.
I mean...
All right. Well, you do have a challenge in front of you.
Yeah.
So here's the rundown. Every round before immunity, we will meet some of us here for a duel where you'll compete for a reward. It's a one-on-one duel. So for your first duel, one of you will be going up for your tribe and competing in a challenge to win your flint. So flint is how you make fire, and if you don't have this, you're not making fire, and it's going to be a long, miserable day for you back at camp. So for your challenge, you will fasten rods together with string to retrieve 3 keys. Once you've retrieved all 3 keys, you will unlock your gate. You'll use your torch to light a fire. Use that fire to light a fuse. It'll drop your flag. First person to do so wins that flint for their tribe. The losers get nothing. So I'll give you a moment to talk it over. I need one person from each tribe to volunteer or be selected.
This is just what I'm thinking. And then line it up around the brace.
That's smart. That's
Straight yeah. And then like line it up like back here so they can't see what we're doing.
The
Whoever does do it, I would
key
say
opens
try to
the
get that
gate.
long cable.
have enough.
The key opens the gate.
Are you nimble?
And then do you have to make a fire?
Lowiki, our pink tribe, who is going to be competing?
I will do it.
All right, we got Colin.
Tomato!
Apo, our green tribe, who's going up? We got Caleb. All right, we'll get into positions and get started. All right, it's Kayla for Poe, Colin for Lowiki. You're competing for your flint for your tribe. Survivors ready?
Ready?
Go.
Let's go, Caleb!
Come on, Caleb!
You're looking good, by the way.
Go, Caleb! You're crushing it!
Serving survival queen.
Kayla's
Oh, yeah,
gonna make
shot.
her Kayla's going for that second key.
Maybe add another one. Yeah, you gotta add another one anyway.
You got it.
Owen's got his first key. Kayla's going for the second key for Capo. Good job.
You got it. Fortify that stick.
You got this. You got this.
Kayla going for that third key.
You got it. Nice.
Kayla needs to unlock that gate.
Good, Colin.
Kayla's going for that fire.
Just flip it the right way. Flip it the right way. You got it.
because the fire burns up.
Yeah, girl.
She was a pro. Why am I doing that? You're right. You're right.
Kayla's going to go light her flag.
Way to volunteer.
Why do you get next to your banner?
All right. That's not all. Kayla, you won the duel. So you've won a reward for your tribe. The flint. You get a reward for winning the duel, right? We've set that premise. We'll do a duel, and the winner will get a reward for their tribe, and you've gotten your reward. The winner of the duel will also, however, decide for one person to go to the altars of the gods, where a decision will be made. It could be anybody present for the duel. It could be you. It could be someone from your team or from the other team. That decision is only up to you as the winner of the duel. So Kayla, who would you like to send to the altars?
I feel like
The fifth person from the back.
Fair?
Oh, there's no fifth. Okay. You. I'm so sorry.
Me?
I'm so sorry.
So Jordan, you're going to be going to the altars of the gods. The one downside that I can tell you is your tribe's going to go back to camp without you. So you will lose out on some of the social time. What happens at the altars, who's to say? But what's the thought going through your head right now?
Pretty much exactly what you just said. We haven't really had a chance to talk and get to know each other that much, so I'm a little concerned that I will be the only one in the game who's not getting to hang out with our tribe, but hopefully you guys will save some conversation for me. Thank you.
All right. Jordan, you're going to stay back and go to the altars. Everybody else, you can head back out to your tribes.
Winner starvation dinner.
Based on everything I've seen so far, it seems basically just like back home. Bunch of trees, bunch of wild leaves everywhere. I think I made a friend with a raccoon a second ago. First impressions wise, everyone seems pretty dang friendly. I mean, everyone's got their old little fakey little smile faces and all that showing. So, I don't know, I'm just trying best to blend in, not talk too much, not talk too little. Fingers crossed, hope for the best. And we just gonna see what happens.
And are you guys familiar with poison ivy and stuff? Because if it has
Not really, no.
rule of three, if there are clusters of 3 leaves, do not pick them up.
Okay.
I love camping. I love being outdoors. I love hiking. I love zip lining. I love just being out there. You probably can't tell because I don't look that fit, but it's a mentality, okay?
They have something on the base.
Keep slowly filling it up.
And then,
Oh, really?
I'm just a fun-loving gal, ready to rock and roll. I'm ready to represent New Jersey,
Yeah,
okay, yeah. Tarps on the bottom.
Y'all had your mouth on these, give them back.
Because that's easy enough that we could move it too.
Yeah.
So I don't know too much about Survivor, but I do enjoy camping and backpacking and outdoorsy stuff and competing. So hopefully that kind of helps me with the game.
I also think they're gonna refill it. Yeah, fire team.
One. We need two.
To get wood, I can get wood.
Two.
Yep, I can get wood.
Alrighty.
As soon as we got back, Kayla took charge. He says, hey guys, we got two people are gonna go look for firewood.
So we need long sticks, long branches with possible leaves on them.
And the description was to get one like this. And so that's exactly what we got. Kayla definitely has a wealth of knowledge in camping or outdoors of some sort.
If it rains, then we can
like
use
you look at
them
it, like when you cut it,
on-
you're like,
if it doesn't, then we can just use them as blankets.
I like Kayla. She's taking a little bit of that leadership role, but in a positive way, and it's helping kind of bring a structure into our tribe.
There are some really long dead sticks over there, right? Like really long dead logs.
Yeah.
We could drag one of those over here, tilt it up against here, and then we take some other branches, put it against it, and then we have a spot that's a little bit drier for our stuff. You know, it's day one, and how can I be the most useful? Because I've already sort of not totally screwed the pooch per se, but there's a little, there's a little backslide not having the flint yet, even though it's not dark yet.
I think I have
You're making a slip knot.
a secret knot tied
Ah, a little slip knot, nice.
Oh my god! When I first saw him, I was like, that guy looks so familiar to me. Like, I have seen that man before. He was like, yeah, I'm a pickleball coach and a tennis coach. I was like, I play a lot of tennis.
What are you? Like what level rating? 4-0?
I'd like to think I'm a 4-0, yeah. Played at Bridgewater State.
Okay.
D3.
Okay.
But, yeah, I just don't have many good people to play with. Like, I'd probably be a lot better if I played 2 or 3 times a week with super competitive players, but I have to play with a lot of my friends who are like, yeah, let's play tennis.
Yeah.
And I know I have now. I know I have. He was like, oh, where do you play? I was like, usually MIT. And he was like, oh, I just started a league there. I was like, oh, is it the Wednesday night advanced league at MIT that they just started? And he was like, yeah. I was like, okay. Oh! Look at that teamwork!
God, I didn't think they'd jump on the idea so much. I'm so glad.
I'm a pretty awkward person socially. However, I'm a teacher, so I kind of just got into the mode of like, first day of class, you kind of have to present yourself in a certain type of way. And I just did that, and I think that so far it's paying off.
Is this what do you want me to do?
Move it closer to the middle if possible.
Like that?
To the trunk of the tree.
I'm excited to get the game going. Like that's what we need. I think we need to do a tribal council. I'm not saying I'm going to throw the challenge, but I think that's what can cement the tribe so you can kind of gear what the culture of the tribe will be. So that's what I'm hoping happens today.
Being a smaller girl, I think people don't expect me to be like great athletically or at challenges, but I'm actually decent. I'm a pretty good athlete. I mean, it's been many years, but I could still, win a challenge or two.
I'm walking down the hill and I walk up on this table. Right now, in my head, I have decided that all 8 of them are back there and they've become the 8 best friends that ever have existed. And I'm gonna come back and they're gonna be like, oh, ew, why are you here? Like, we have our own thing going, like, calm down. Welcome to the Gods' Altars. Each visit, the visitor must visit one of 3 altars representing one of many survivor gods. After each visit, that god will no longer be available for future visits. No one will know what you chose. The 3 gods available to be visited are Trust, Preservation, Fate. I feel like assured safety implies that there's some sort of idol or immunity involved. And my first thought with that is people are going to want to know what I did. So even if I win it, I'm going to have to come up with some shit. I think I'm going to do Trust. I didn't even see the torches, I just chose the one with the freaking skeleton hands. It's fine. Okay, a choice lies in front of you. On the left is a tribal reward, something that you can bring back to your tribe to gain trust. On the right is an extra vote advantage that you can choose to take instead, gaining an individual advantage in the game. What is more important to you, your tribe or yourself? Choose now. Well, myself, but it doesn't mean I've made up my mind. Okay, this would be really like obvious that I didn't pull anything sneaky. If I take this, I'm gonna stick it in my pants and come back with nothing, and that's gonna look really sketchy. But other people are gonna come here, they're gonna know there was stuff up for grabs. What could I say that trust was? I picked trust because that sounded the most honest to me. Immediately after I picked trust, I found out that there was another choice to make. I somehow immediately panicked and deviated from my honesty and was like, I want the advantage, you know? So now I'm kind of spiraling because I'm like, I'm going to have to go lie, which is exactly what I didn't want to do. Okay, so it is just an extra parchment. And it says, congratulations, you have been granted an extra vote by the gods. This extra vote can be used at Tribal Council when you go to vote. The last time you can use this is at the final 6. Literally my thought, I was like, what am I going to tell them if I get an idol? I'm going to have to make something up. So I went with trust because it sounded the most honest. And it was. But I didn't know there would. I thought trust would be like, yay! Like you get something for your, like that's it. Like you made the right choice.
You chose trust.
And it wasn't. So anyway.
Okay, so each god comes with an additional task.
Yeah, probably.
Basically, I will say, the other thing it said was, and I don't know if it means they're going to add like other ones, like besides preservation and whatever the other and faith. But it said that the one you pick won't be there next time.
The beginning of the game is going really well. The other Jordan and I just had like really good vibes when they got sent off after that first challenge. Before they left, I was like, hey, like we're locked in, we're good, right? And they immediately were like, yeah, like we're good.
I'm not sure. I haven't attempted yet.
Oh, has nobody filled their water yet? Is he really trying to make fire with just like sticks? And...
He sure is.
I hope he doesn't feel, and I'm going to tell him this, I hope he, oh shit. I hope he doesn't feel like he has to do it just because like he feels like he's in the hot seat.
A couple of us are like thinking, hope he doesn't feel really guilty and he's doing that because he thinks we're going to target him first, because from the very limited amount of strategy we've had, I don't think he's the first target.
We're a team. We're a sports team.
We are a team.
I like that. I enjoy that element of it.
A fair play for volunteering for that challenge as well. That was a big step.
I do fish, but
okay.
I tie decent knots, but with that, I mean, it was like, I didn't know whether I should just bundle the sticks and extend them out versus trying to make a hook
I
loop.
could see that.
You see, I tried to sort of scoop it and have it run down, and that was a bit costly.
I can see
I
that.
should have taken the slow and steady method, but I don't know, she seemed like she was going very quickly, so. I'm not a true Survivor fan, although I will say I'm not looking to get Jelinski this season. I'm aware of that. I'm not a total fool. And I am a total Drama Island fan, and I'm here because it's a week in the woods, and we're going to make something beautiful.
So how many people have done one of these games before?
Oh.
Wow, a lot.
Almost everyone. So I guess there's a lot of these?
I know, how many?
Or have you all done this one before?
No.
Oh, so okay, everyone.
Wait, so how many people haven't done one of these games before?
Emily
Just the two. Two, wow. Welcome.
How did you find out about this?
Just a casting call. A friend of mine had heard about it. He put in for it. He's not here, so I assume he didn't get it. But
What? Colin says he's only a fan of Total Drama Island, so he's playing this. Right when we lose, he's like, "Don't worry, guys. I'll use sticks to make the fire." He couldn't even make a long enough stick to pull over. How the hell is he gonna make fire?
maybe if we get one that's flexible enough, we can do a little, because we got plenty of hit record, which is a bow start.
I don't know what that means, but I'm excited.
I hate him.
Guys! Paper in a tree!
Want to avoid a torch snuffed in your face, untie some knots with swiftness and grace. Solve tonight's puzzle of a monster with flame, or face being voted first. Being first voted out.
Is the puzzle with a dragon?
That's what I think, yeah, it's gonna be a dragon.
I feel like. Or what's that like? That horse Pokemon with the fire on it?
Charizard.
No, it's like a horse.
Guest Dragon. Ponyta. Oh, Rapidash.
Yeah.
So
then
the geeky side.
It's either the dragon or a Pokemon.
So Liz, are you new to this or have you done these before?
I've never played a game before. Are you new?
Yeah, this is my first time too. So.
Yeah. Newbies.
I like camping.
You played one before, right?
I played one, but it was like a
Everyone in this tribe is just amazing, and I feel like we've got a strong tribe moving forward.
So what kind of sticks? There's a bunch of sticks over here. Should I take any of these?
Sorry?
Should any of these I just grabbed, or we have been grabbing?
Yeah, we can bring those over. The light ones, the small light ones?
Like these ones, right?
Yeah.
This shelter is not going to work. It is flimsy. It is falling down. I've been trying to tell her. We should just tie up its arm.
Kayla said that she did like
She
push
did
it.
test.
Yeah.
You know what? I trust her.
I do
She's
too.
so locked in. Look how sturdy.
Yeah.
Like, I trust you with my life. I will sleep under the worst stick in the
I will happily land
It
on
looks
that
great. If
any
it's
day.
anything like the tying stick.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
we already
really
know
good.
she can make it sturdy.
I wish someone from our team would have gone to the gods, and I almost volunteered for it. But that's probably an advantage or something like that. And we've kind of given them that power. Information's power, and we gave up that information.
Alright, I'm gonna help myself.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I thought that if you put the fern like that or like something and you go like, I don't know. I saw it on TikTok, so it's probably wrong.
I feel like you saw a lot of things on TikTok.
Yeah, probably.
Putting the fire in her hand. I was like,
Just casually like,
I
Don't push me. She's like,
it's
it's like her hands are on fire. She's like,
I know. I love the Green Tribe, which makes me sad. Because I wish there was like someone that I didn't like. At this point, it's kind of like just who, if I'm vibing with people, it's like who do I vibe with? Like who do I like more?
To have a fire that lasts like through the night,
Yeah.
you need fucking shit ton of firewood. Like
Oh,
what we have
like
there
more
would
than
last us
that?
like an hour.
What?
Yep.
Oh my
telling-
God.
Like, trust me, we need like 10 times that.
Really?
Loving Liz. Liz is a nurse. My girlfriend's a nurse. We're like taking the piss out of things that we're doing and just having fun and just laughing at each other. Nice. And you have a daughter?
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's 7?
7.
What's her name?
Caroline, and I also
Caroline.
have a son, Aiden. He is 16.
Oh, wow. Cool. How old are you?
35.
35. Sheesh. Very cool. Yeah, nice.
The scenery I'm kind of used to because where I grew up, I kind of walk across the backyard and there's nothing but woods. So like I'm kind of used to that. The whole sense of being here. I've never done anything like this.
Go, Ben. You twirl, bro.
Wow. Here we go.
Want to avoid a torch snuffed in your face. Untie some knots with swiftness and grace. Solve tonight's puzzle of a monster with flame or face being first voted out of this game. So does anyone feel good about puzzles? Like that they would want to...
I feel decent with puzzles. I'd
Yeah.
be willing to try.
If I had to guess, I'm assuming it's probably just gonna be like a picture that would, like basically like a jigsaw essentially, like the picture, some kind of picture you gotta put together. If I had to guess.
I could try it. I would feel like I would maybe try it.
Well, maybe we can keep an eye on it, see who feels
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
I'm
like
better at puzzle pieces. I'm not good at like slide puzzles.
I mean, hopefully we get us like scope it out a little bit so you feel more comfortable. But
It'd probably be like untying
but I'm down to
knots
step
that
up and
are
try,
two
even though
puzzle
it's
pieces.
scary this early. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's fine. Like you know.
I think fine. Yeah. It'll be really good. I think it'll work well.
I think so too.
All right, welcome to your first immunity challenge. All right, for today's challenge, you will be broken up into groups. The first 3 people from your tribe will race to untie ropes, each time getting harder than the last. Once all the ropes are untied, 4 players will run through the gates, collecting puzzle pieces one at a time and placing them in bags at your station. Once all of the puzzle pieces are back, the last 2 members of your tribe will solve a dragon puzzle. First tribe to do so wins immunity. Want to see what you're playing for?
Yeah!
With immunity, your tribe is safe. You won't see me at tribal council. The losers, however, get a special date with me, and 1 person will be voted out tonight. Loiki, you don't have your flint. You're playing for your flint as well if you win. All right, I'll give you a moment to strategize. We'll get started. Survivors for immunity. Survivors ready. Go! Come on, man!
Hell yeah!
Oh, there we go. That'll do it. Hey, rip it through those nuts.
Crushing it! Yeah, you're doing a great job.
Go!
Don't even worry about anything.
Don't talk to be separated.
You got it.
Right there. Right there.
Let's
go, dog!
Ethan's working on that last knot. Beautiful. The bar's still working on the last knot for the first toe. There we go. Kayla working on the 3rd section for the toe.
Come on, Kayla! Come on, Kayla.
Got it.
Cool
cucumber, you.
Damn right. Coolest cucumber in the
Kayla has 8 knots remaining.
Kayla, you got it, Kayla.
Come on, Kayla.
You're doing a great job, Kayla. Is it the last one? I can't.
There you go. Got it.
And Kayla's done. Runners, go!
We locked it out.
No, not team. Woo! Yeah!
Go!
Stay locked in.
Emily has 5.
Yeah, bro, lock it.
All right, Luigi, go!
David, let's go, David!
David back to the toe. We got Colin and Peter coming in.
Out your mouth! In your nose! Out your mouth!
You got this.
In your
Breathe
nose!
in the wind,
Are you
baby.
okay?
Breathe in the wind. Breathe out the
Hey. Hold on, pause. Stop where you are. Stop where you are.
You okay? Just breathe. There you go.
Nice and slow. Up.
Pass one. I'm okay. I'm all for it. I can keep going even if I'm not breathing.
You're a damn badass.
Thank you. At least make me happy somehow.
Thanks, Mama Bear. I'm good.
How many pieces did you have left?
Yeah, there's like 5. There's like 5, maybe 6 more.
Kira, you're fucking awesome. Let's go, girl. Let's go, Kira. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm good.
We won't push you further than you're willing to push yourself.
I'm here to push myself.
Were we still rolling? Cool.
Oh, good.
Let's go, Kira.
I'm going to count you down 3 to 1. When I say go, you can continue whatever you were doing, okay? All right, 3, 2, 1, go. This challenge is back on. going to be Wiz and Sam on the puzzle.
Let's go, Peter! This way? Is this go? That's not gonna match my side. My side doesn't have anything. It must be down here.
Let's do it.
You got it, guys.
Only 3? That's 2 more trips. I was hoping for more. You know, help me out. Let's do it. Go.
They put together. They put doing
They got one more. They got one more. You guys are doing great.
That's doing really good. So finish the dragon.
What goes? I don't have like. Oh, I do have my
So
mine
swivel.
actually.
Yeah, here.
There we go. All right, well, Wiki, go. And it's Lydia and Tyler on the puzzle.
Almost. No, wait. Look down here. Look.
Oh no, just go on the other side. Maybe.
But then we did my
Wait,
go
yeah,
back,
that
go back,
did
go
come
back. Yeah, that's.
No, it doesn't look on mine. That's not it. Not on mine.
Let's go. Maybe that's good. Nice. There we go.
Wiki has their first section done.
Girl.
Poe has their second section done. Working on their third section.
I got a lot of wind. You got orange on your side.
I don't have a piece there. But you had that over here in the first place. I did. Turn around. White
sorry.
White tip right there where your finger is. Yes. Yes. Finish that. Yes. There you go. No, this one. This one works. Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Nice.
I think this.
Wait.
Hold it.
You want to take this one out?
Yeah. I think we're good.
I think we just gotta go from this side.
Yeah.
Nice. Let's go, girls. Let's go. Let's go.
That's fun. You got this.
You got this.
We're in this.
We are. We're in there. White, very white edge with a purple tip.
Could be that.
Purple tip.
Try it.
Yes, go ahead. Yes.
Yes.
And it goes here.
Oh wait.
Nice.
Yes. Okay. It's the head and the tail. I do opposite. It looks good. Go right after it. Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah.
Well, thinks they have it, and they do. Oh, it was a little touch and go there, but in the end, you pulled it off. You won immunity. Once it. Great. Well earned. No one's going home from your tribe. Head back to camp.
Thank you.
Yo,
Good job, guys. Thank you. Thanks, Jeff.
All right, well, Wiki, unfortunately, you lost immunity. You won't get your flint. Jordan, I can just see the face. Like, what is the feeling?
I mean, it's disappointing, obviously. I don't think anybody comes in thinking that they want to lose the first challenge, and especially given that it means that we're going to spend the night without fire. It's kind of like a double whammy. But, you know, we'll pull through the best we can.
Unfortunately, somebody has to go home. That's just the course of the game. Head back to camp, strategize, use your time wisely, and I'll see you at Tribal Council.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. My name was Liz.
Yeah.
I apologize.
I wanted to say
no.
sorry to you both for being rude. I appreciate you running with me. I appreciate the sentiment.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't helping, so I just wanted to shut it down, but I do appreciate it.
Oh no, don't worry.
I was in the zone. It's not helping.
At the end of the challenge, my team kept saying like, oh, we're coming back, we're still in it. I hate to be like a negative Nelly here, but I was kind of like, are we though?
I do think we caught them the whole way through. It was just the knots that
We
set
did
us back.
super impressively, given how, what I don't see is if they can't continue the challenge, then we lose the benefit of that. How is that on us?
Momentum.
Yeah.
Oh, did they
No,
pull
that's
her
what
from
it-
the challenge?
Well, they gave her
We
a breather,
stopped.
like a
To be honest, it did help us runners
I mean-
as well.
I was gonna say it kind of.
But it helped them a lot more
They-
because they would never have finished.
Yeah, true.
They
They had
could
a person
barely
on the floor.
walk.
Yeah.
We were doing 2 to their 1.
They had one puking and one walking.
And then we stopped for 10 minutes and then they got their wind and kept their lead. I mean,
Yeah.
Instantly, when we lost, I definitely felt guilty because this is literally was my worst nightmare to feel like I was the reason why we lost, and I do feel that way, right? Transparently speaking, I think that the bigger talking points will be myself and Tyler, based off of like time, and I know you said we probably would have won regardless, but like the fact is that we did.
Yeah,
So
that's true. That's
I
where
don't
we're
know
at.
if I feel like I'm in self-preservation mode, but he's told me that he has something cooking with people, and he wants to get a group started. So I don't know. I am gonna plot and I am gonna scheme, but like, it sucks that somebody else has to go home.
I've heard Collins.
Really?
Yes.
It's interesting.
Do you have thoughts on
My thought is he was someone I thought of.
Collins kind of annoying. He has contributed nothing to the camp. All his ideas have failed, and then someone else would have to come in and do it for him. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too harsh.
I think Tiger is like snaky.
For me, it's about tribe harmony, and I've been hearing and having conversations since we got here. So.
Colin. No, I haven't talked to Emily or J-Mac, or I talked to all three of them. So
Okay, yeah, sure.
okay, so
Yeah, go,
just
go.
talk to Colin and I'll
If
come back in a minute.
If we just all agree to vote Tyler, that's 4 votes. We just need 1 more. Initially, from the get-go, I had bad vibes about Tyler, and I have been subtly throwing his name out all day, even before the challenge. I've been telling people, oh, Tyler's been having lots of strategy conversations with people, and it's making me nervous because he's not been including me. That was a lie. I just want people to be on Tyler's back.
Yeah, I don't know. This is my suspicion. I think he's seeing my seasons of Survivor BC. Peter. And he's targeting because of that, but he doesn't want to say it because he can look crazy. When he say, oh, I saw you on this season.
Yeah.
I think he knows.
He's Canadian.
Yeah, no, but that's, he'd be more like the one.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it used to be called Survivor Canada. I think he may be targeting because of that.
A lot of the conversation has been centered around Colin or Tyler. I think that Tyler, he would be a really good shield for me in the game moving forward. A lot of people have thrown out Tyler. The thing about Tyler is he's a really good shield.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not in the business of getting rid of threats first fucking vote. That's stupid.
I agree.
You need some water, baby, or you want to talk?
No, I'm just trying to. Oh.
Yeah, what are you thinking?
It's so awkward.
Tyler and Colin were the only 2 people that really didn't make an effort to like talk to me before the challenge. So I mean, when those 2 names came up, it kind of was like easy for me, kind of a toss up between them.
My only thing with Tyler is that I feel like he is like a pretty good shield to take for like a little bit
You
of
know
time.
what? I agree. That was like my initial thought about him too.
Because I think,
Also,
people being like they just don't know where he's.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's looking.
I don't
game
think
with
he's
anybody.
like super strategic. I
trying
think
to
he's
get us
vibing.
fire, which I feel
I
terrible
know,
about.
he's such a freaking sweetie.
The next challenge, whoever was slow might be the fast one, and blah, blah. So
Right.
until you see a pattern, I'm not judging that.
It's tough to make this decision based on the challenges. That's why I'm
Right now,
away from them.
my opinion right now has been trust and like getting along with personality. Cohesiveness, trust.
I'm down. Yeah, that's fine with me. And like when you were walking out, Peter was basically saying that seems to be like what a lot of people were saying anyway.
Do you know who threw out my name?
Huh?
Do you know who threw out my name? You don't. You haven't. Oh.
I know people have said your name, but I don't know who first said it.
Oh no, but who was like most recent to say it to?
Jordan.
Jordan? Oh, yeah.
Jay, when I was with Jordan, J-Mac, and Lydia.
As like a potential vote or as the vote?
No, Jordan, J-Mac, Lydia, and the 50-year-old. I don't know her name.
Amy?
Is her name Amy? Is
Yeah.
her name on the Okay. When we were in that group together, you were the. Everyone kind of mentioned you.
As to vote, like they confirmed they're voting me out, or they just like threw it as a possibility?
I guess Jordan said the name, and then everyone said, yes, we agree. There was no like confirmation, yes, we're definitely voting Tyler, but that's what I heard.
Okay.
So who are you going to vote for?
I thought we said Colin.
Yeah, that's
And
what
I was on board with that. Your logic made sense.
That's what I'm still on board for. But you think they're voting me off?
Yeah, I think it's a possibility. They said your name.
Yeah,
I gotta be upfront.
No, that's fair. What was the reason?
Dominating conversations. That's what people said, but I think people think you're over-strategizing. I'm nervous, and the more I think about it, the more nervous I'm getting, but I think I should be okay. I think it's just paranoia on my part. I'm going to throw a random vote out there just to see what sort of discontent that causes in the camp, and we'll see what happens.
behind each of you is a torch. Grab a torch, dip it in, and get fire. It represents your wife in this game, and once your fire is out, so are you. Unfortunately, that will be the case for one of you tonight. All right, Waliki, welcome to Tribal Council. Of course, not the place you want to be, especially not the first one, but yet here we are. So I want to start at the beginning. When we came in, we did a duel, and Colin, you were the one chosen to compete in that duel. How did that go about?
I think there was sort of a bit of silence, and I was happy to volunteer.
And of course, it didn't go the way that you would want it to go in an ideal scenario. What do you think the reception was from the rest of the tribe on your loss?
I was, frankly, a bit surprised at how everyone was pretty easygoing about it, to be quite honest. You know, I think everyone had the sentiment that, you know, it would have been tough to be in the first spot, and yeah, having the flint would be nice, but we'll hopefully get a chance to win it again, and we did, and here we are, but there'll be chances again, I think.
After the duel, Kayla won and got to choose somebody to go to the altars, and Jordan, that was you. I already know, like, had to have asked you what happened at the altars, so what do you say when you come back to your camp?
Actually, I was kind of surprised when I got back. People just like, they were in the middle of introductions and they just like continued. Nobody asked me a thing. So I, you know, just like bathing in anxiety, was like, okay, like I'd like to talk about this now. So I was just honest. I told them what happened.
So we get to our immunity challenge, and Peter, you were dashing right out of the gate. And it seemed like you might have burnt yourself out pretty early on. What happened?
Yeah, that was an error on my part. We knew the top part of the challenge had the most pieces. I was thinking maybe that'd be 7 or 8. So I proper sprinted for my first go. We're getting the first piece, and yeah, it turns out there was 19 pieces in that top section, so not my best decision. Thankfully, we had someone on the other tribe feel a little well when we paused the challenge, so I got a bit of a breather, and from then on I maintained a pretty consistent pace, I think.
Well, I'll speak to the fact that I think stopping the challenge greatly advantaged the other team. And I think it put us to a test of trying to, you know, regain momentum after we had regained it. And I think that, in a way, brought us closer together to see that we had more balance in our team. And yes, we still lost, but we were stronger in most of the positions. And I think that that's a big takeaway from a challenge that was even challenging in how it was done.
Well, Colin, you seem like a team player, and I noticed when Peter at the end was the last one, you joined in helping him run. Like, what was the idea about that?
When I was younger, I was the person running a lot, and sometimes I was maybe at the back of the line or running alone, and it sucks running alone. Me personally, I would like to know someone else is also running out of breath while I am, and that's why I did it. You know, I tried to do some words of encouragement, but for some people, that's not what they want. And he said, yeah, shut the fuck up, and that was fine. And I just wanted to be there for him to show that, you know, it wasn't us waiting on him. We were still the team when one person is getting the last piece.
So Peter, was it getting like a little annoying, like having a cheerleader per se?
I did tell him to shut the fuck up, and I apologized after the challenge. I appreciated the sentiment of trying to help me. I love that team spirit, but just in that moment, I was just trying to focus, and I didn't want any external comments or anything. So I did apologize to him for being rude.
I just hope in like a future challenge, if I'm struggling to eat like gross food, that someone else will also eat it with me. That's it. So I know that they fully support me. So I don't eat anything gross alone.
Do it together.
All right. Well, with that, it is time to go. Jabbar, you're up first.
Everything you've done has not worked. It has been a useless waste of time, and I don't think I'll ever see it again.
and that works good for me.
Keep our friends close, but our enemies closer, so someone else needs to stay right now, unfortunately.
Let the games begin.
10% feeling that it's me, but I think that's just paranoia. If it is me going home, one vote's not going to change anything. So actually I'm voting for Lydia just to mix things up tomorrow, if I am still here, which I think I will be. I hope I still am. I'm very nervous.
Alright, I'll go tally the votes. Alright, if anybody has an advantage and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Alright, once the vote is read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the vote. First vote, Colin. Lydia. Colin. That's 2 votes Colin, 1 vote Lydia. Tyler. Tyler. That's 2 votes Tyler, 2 votes Colin, 1 vote Lydia. Colin. That's 3 votes Colin. First person voted out of Survivor Pennsylvania, Mountain of the Gods. Colin. That's 4. That's enough. I need you to bring me your torch. Alright, Colin. The tribe has spoken. Alright, Colin. I don't know. If there's any good news for you, that's that you get Flint. So, there you go. All right, head on back. I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Can I say something? I was really worried. I tried to put a brave face on it, but this tribal, I was really worried it was going to be me. I think it's because the last time I played one of these games, I was voted out first, and that wrecked me. I was completely destroyed. And the last year, just playing it over and over in my head again, it's been a difficult year mentally, and I guess I just want to say I am very thankful and grateful to be part of this tribe. And we're going to go now, get some rest, and tomorrow we're absolutely going to smash that other team because I don't want to go through this again.
Peter, for what it's worth, you didn't get a vote. So that inner voice that's telling you that things are not going well, clearly things must be. So
it was paranoia because I was voted out first the last time I played a game.
Alright. Well, if there's no other spontaneous conversations, head back to camp. Good night.
In theory, or in looking at the results, I didn't do enough of the politicking. I tried to lean more into the team player thing, and I guess I learned that hard lesson of, out here it's on your own from the get-go. I think I made that crucial mistake of trying to sort of lift the team, where that ended up costing me my time here. So that's a good lesson learned. If I were to ever do it again, I'll make sure to not be as supportive or helpful in that way. Try to find different avenues in to connecting with people.